Welcome back to the Crown and College podcast presented to you by the CSPN. I am one half of your host, aka Jeremy. One half your host, Jeremy, aka Black Dante on
Damn. Oh,
Twitter.
wait. Fuck that. Cut.
Cut. All right, cut that classic. Cut that. Cut that classic. I fucked up. Cut that. All
From
right.
the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make that ass clap like a drum.
Welcome back to the Crown and College podcast presented to you by the CSPN. I am one half of your host, Jeremy, aka Black Dante on Twitter, aka Black Panther, aka You Niggas Still Can't Drive, aka Don't Be Weird on Al Green's Internet, aka Is Y'all Niggas Hiring, aka My Job Got Me Fucked Up. And I am joined by my friend and my co-host.
Hello again. It is me, your girl, Bianca, aka Tall Bianca XO on Twitter. I have not worked out the rest of my AKAs yet. Obviously, I gave up on that shit in the weeks before I announced who I really was. And yeah, the rest is still a work in progress. So yeah, it's Bianca, aka Tall Bianca XO, aka Auntie B, aka still a work in progress, aka Get at Your Girl. Even though I know I don't sound much like one.
You are doing amazing, sweetie.
Hey, trans representation matters. Let's go.
Yes. Yes. Well, welcome back to another episode of Crown and Collars. Thank
Okay,
you.
I got these fire fucking mirror shades. Hell yeah.
She really do. Like y'all can't see this, but we've been in the chat pre-gaming before we record this shit. Bianca got I don't know what the fuck kind of shades these are. Like at first I thought she had like 3D shades from seeing Black Panther, but no, these are some goddamn glasses, and the shit is
These
like
motherfuckers is mirrors. Like,
right.
you
Like
see
whole
yourself
ass
when you look
mirror.
at me. You don't see my eyes. You don't know if I got an eye open or closed. Which eye closed? Which eye closed?
Right. Right. You don't know shit. They're looking like Forrest Whitaker behind them.
You know what? All right, let's just go on. Go on. All right. So, as Jeremy mentioned before, the show is brought to you by the Coastal Podcast Network. If you like this show, if you like our other shows, or if you're listening for the first time, thank you for being here. You can help us out by keeping these shows free. Go to cspn.us. Look till you find the Keep Our Podcast Free tab. We have a host of sponsors. They sell all kinds of things. I guess the easiest way to do that would be to go to amazon.com through our link, and you can do all your Amazon shopping. I know graduation season is soon upon us, and also Easter season is upon us. Happy 40 days and 40 nights to all of those who are celebrating in the Mardi Gras spirit, or in the post Mardi Gras spirit, rather. So yes, you can do Amazon. You can do Funko. Click again through our link and use the code SHOP10 for 10% off on your Funkos. We also have a wine connection called Wink. Basically, you fill out a little survey talking about the kind of wines you like, and they will deliver you wines that you will really enjoy to your door. Clicking through CSPN and doing that will get you $20 off your first Wink membership order. We also have Blue Apron meal delivery service. So if you're the type like me who's never home, but you want the benefits of a home cooked meal, Blue Apron is the #1 way to do that. Again, go to cspn.us, click on cspn.us/sponsors. Scroll on down till you see that Blue Apron offer. Click through, get $30 off your first Blue Apron order. We also have, I'm not going to read these all, we have Busted Tees, so get some funny, humorous t-shirts in your life. We have still the Audible trial. I know everyone under the sun's doing an Audible trial, but it helps us if you do it through us. We still have mycomicshop.com as a sponsor. So if you really want to catch up on Black Panther, get all your context and everything you need, go through our website to mycomicshop.com. If you need adult toys, you can go to adamevetoys.com through us. Click through, do your shopping, and use that code OTOY and get one item for half off. That's our sponsors.
That is correct. And for helping us as a show individually, you can share the show, like the show, however we give it to you on your social media feeds. You can go give us ratings and leave reviews. However you listen to your podcast through your podcast listening device. I was seeing Not as many reviews, but we have been getting more ratings. So thank you all for taking the time out to do that. We appreciate you. We love you, and we gonna continue to keep giving you this catfish dinner in the form of a podcast.
Yes,
So,
indeed. Let's jump on into it.
yes. So with that said, we're gonna jump into it now. Because we in the trust tree, and y'all been rocking with us for going on what, like 3.5 years now? Damn near 4.
Yeah, we started this in September 2014. March is right around the corner. Actually, March is 2 days away. March is 1 day away by the time most of y'all hear this.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, March will be
Yeah. So y'all know we be honest with y'all. We love y'all. Y'all know sometimes we do our best to plan out shows, and for the most part we do, but sometimes we just wing this shit. Um, and this is kind of one of those episodes where we kind of plan, but also winging the shit. So we just gonna play along till we figure it out, and keep giving y'all hashtag content. So
that is
with
right.
with that said, so Omarosa, I don't know what homegirl been on, but she just done decided she want to tell her truth, and all this, that, and the third. After she done left the damn White House, because she says, and I quote, "Leaving White House is like being free off a plantation." And to that I say, Omarosa, well, girl, if you knew it was a damn plantation, why the hell you went over there?
Hello.
Like, I don't, like, you can't, for me, myself personally, you can't you can't willingly go over there to anti-blackness and every other marginalized group and then get woke, quote unquote, and then try to come back. Like, you made your decision. Like, you went over there with them and them folks. So, I mean, I guess glad for you waking up, but it's like, one, I really don't trust you if you quote unquote woken up. And then two, I listen, I'm the type of person where if I see a sign that says hot, my black ass ain't gonna touch the shit. Like, me seeing the sign that says hot is good enough for my black ass to you be like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't touch this shit and move the fuck out the way. That's for me, myself, personally. Um, let's see. Former White House aide Omarosa, I don't know how the fuck to say her middle name, so I'm not going to try to say it.
Omarosa Manigault Stalwart Newman Jr. the Third, or whatever the fuck.
Thank you, Bianca. Said leaving President Trump's, excuse me, that nigga that white folks elected. White House was like being freed off a plantation. In the new episode of Celebrity Big Brother that aired Saturday, the former aide said that she was so loyal to the point where people are looking at me like something is wrong. It is something wrong, girl. Before leaving the White House, oh freedom, I've been emancipated. I feel like I just got freed off a plantation. Girl, Trump is going to come after me with everything he has. Like, I'm going up against a gazillionaire. She said about pushback she'd get if she was offered a book. Okay. They got audio of this, so hold on. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it, Bianca. I'll try to turn it up as loud as I can.
All right, let's see what happens here.
And when I try to play it, the shit would take forever to load. Okay, here we go.
Watching stuff, never said anything because I'm from the streets, you know. Snitches get stitches. Right. Snitches get stitches. Snitches
Can you hear it?
That's
Okay. First of all, let me pause this. Y'all, she is on this shit with fucking Keisha Knight Pulliam. Now, what the fuck they get Lil Rudy from? I do not know. Hey, and the
although if you call her that to her face, expect to fight.
Right. Y'all.
Like, I have this on really good authority. If you call her that to her face, expect to fight.
Right. Y'all, she got this look like the whole time Omarosa is talking, like Keisha is looking at her like, girl, you stupid. Like the shit is so fucking hilarious. Okay, let me.
That's the mantra. I have been so loyal to the point where people are looking at me like something is wrong. Like, why wouldn't you just say something? But that was all I had as my word, and I've been so loyal. But ooh, freedom! I'm emancipated. Like I just got freed off of a plantation. Hallelujah. Oh, Lord, I love you.
Y'all,
Okay.
y'all. Like, I wish I could see this video. Like the whole time, Keisha is looking at her like, you know how like when you go to church and it's that shady deaconess and like she'll and the one breath she'll be smiling at you like, hey girl, all that shit, and then the next minute be talking under her breath like, this sorry heifer here. Like that's Keisha in this whole ass video, and Omarosa too stupid to catch it. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, no, you can't be a mess. You can't be free, Omarosa. You still in the sunken place. You never should have took your ass over there. Like you have been made a career being hella anti-black and in every goddamn thing else. Like you can't go over there and be like now like hallelujah. Nah, you can't do that, sis. I'm sorry. Nope. But yeah, so she feel like she free. Speaking of somebody that ain't free, so clueless actress Stacey Dash is running for Congress. I would just like for her
next.
Hold on, wait. I would just like for us to appreciate the shade in that title, whether it's intentional or not. Just the shade that's in there. Mwah, bravo to whoever edited that shit. Mwah, you the real MVP. But yes, Stacey Dash and Who the Fuck Asked You News is trying to run for Congress. In paperwork filed with the Federal Election Commission on Monday, Miss Dash declared her candidacy for House of Representatives in California's 44th district, a Democratic stronghold in the southern suburbs of Los Angeles. The fact that her sunken place ass thinks she can take a Democratic stronghold. Like the fact that you think you could just walk your clueless ass up there with, oh, I am Miss Black Republican and I am smarter than you niggas. The fact that you think you could just waltz your ass up there and overtake something that Democrats done had a chokehold over, like again, bravo with the shade of bringing up clueless. Bravo. As I continue to read. As a Republican, Ms. Dash is likely to face an uphill battle in the district, which is currently represented by Nanette Barragan, a Democrat. Hillary Clinton received 83% of the vote there in the 2016 presidential election, and Barack Obama won similar shares in 2008 and 2012.
Injected in my veins. That's all I got. Injected in my veins. Give it to me, please. Let this run its course, and let also us learn from the results of the presidential election, and let this be a fucking embarrassment for Stacey Dash, please. Like let this be like the expiration of her last nickel in that meter. Because I'm so tired of that bitch.
I can't find a lie. It's like Stacey Dash got a sixth sense to be like, you know what? We're not talking about Stacey Dash. We're not talking about Stacey Dash. Oh, let me say or do some stupid shit that'll get us talking about Stacey Dash.
Like and y'all know me. I don't like calling people the B word. I never do, and I understand that it's a slight diversion from, like, I guess what y'all know is my character. But I kind of feel like now that I'm living this life, I get to do that. So
yeah.
That pause is a middle finger, by the way. And speaking of things that need a middle finger, I in a different tab, have my Facebook open, and it's doing that thing with like auto scrolls like every few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing it just showed me was we're gonna play a game of Guess the Race here.
Shout out
Some
to the black guy.
some person made pancake mix and added Kool-Aid mix to it.
What? What?
To make to make pancakes in next topic.
All right, so good the hell luck, everybody. I hope she do. Like I said, I hope she run just so she can get embarrassed. Cause I will laugh. I
Yes.
will laugh from a hardy place if she run and get embarrassed. If they allow her to run and they keep tabs on this shit and she get embarrassed, I will laugh from the depths of my soul.
I am ready for it. Like I said, inject it into my veins. Like give it all to me.
Yes. All right, so the next story. So, speaking of things that need to die, so Papa John's is ending its NFL sponsorship.
I thought they did that already.
You know, also too, and as well, you know, you asked the good questions. I thought this was news already, but
right. I thought like in December when he was blaming like the NFL not like banishing the players to concentration camps or whatever the fuck he wanted, that was the reason that he was getting rid of his position in the NFL like corporate tier as a sponsor or whatever. But here's my thoughts on that. We all, you know, love it or hate it, can say that we have our favorite local pizza chains and that like the national ones are pretty garbage. But I would love for Pizza Hut to become the official sponsor of the NFL. Not because I love the NFL necessarily, but because I feel like Pizza Hut deserves that money because Pizza Hut is the best of the like chain pizzas. And if you say Domino's, I'm walking away from this podcast.
Not even on some like performative shit because they head ass with the NFL and the process shit. I really cannot count. I can't recall the last time, if ever, I've been to a Papa John's. I just really can't. Like it never was like in my desire to like eat. You know what I mean? Like it's some restaurant chains like I don't dislike them per se, but I just never had a desire to eat there. Like I don't dislike Wendy's, but I just never had a desire to eat there until recently. But other than that, I just never had a desire to eat Wendy's.
Really?
Yeah, and that's what it was. Papa John's. Like I didn't dislike them. I just never had a desire to eat there. But I mean, I damn sure ain't now. You know what I mean? So. And then it's like it's so, like you said, it's so many options for pizza. It's so many options for whatever the fuck you like. There's gonna be, especially like if you live in a metro area or metropolitan city or whatever, it's gonna be so many options for food. Like it is ridiculous. And then with the advent of Google, like we have so many ways to cook shit and mix shit and all that good shit. So it's like you have so many options for food where it's like, do I really need this thing if they are problematic or whatever in a way that I don't like? Do I really need them? Like I can go elsewhere. You know, but I thought they ended this shit, but I'll read the article. The pizza chain, hold on, this shit was today. This article was today. The pizza chain, which last year blamed slumping sales on the NFL's handling of player protests, is ending its sponsorship of the league. While the NFL remains an important channel for us, we have determined that there are better ways to reach and activate this audience, CEO Steve Ritchie said. Papa John's has been a league sponsor since 2010, and it will keep its partnerships with 22 of the individual teams. So, nigga, are y'all working with the niggas or not? Oh,
Well, I mean, some of that old All Lives Matter money gonna want to stick around with that. Because I mean, think about Papa John's. Like he's got the story where he sold the Camaro to like have his pizza franchise, and he's a younger looking dude. He's like clearly the face of his organization, much in the same way Mark Cuban is the face of the Mavericks, which we could talk about later, but maybe not. But yeah, I could see, like I said, a couple of these teams with these owners that are kind of like not Jerry Jones, Dan Snyder types, but certainly like on those front lines wanting to keep like a Papa John's around for that reason. Like, yeah, he's the sponsor of our team because we believe Blue Lives Matter, bitch.
right. With the nail painting emoji. Hey, I was just picturing that like a Blue Lives Matter motherfucker being like Blue Lives Matter bitch with like a nail paint emoji and then like the cop emoji. I'll be like, you bigoted sassy motherfucker. I wish the fuck, yo, I ain't gonna lie. If a motherfucker, if like a flag avatar motherfucker did that to me on Twitter, I would be upset, but I'll also be impressed with the sassy. You know what I mean? Like the sassdacity. I'll be impressed with the sassdacity. So yeah.
Wait. I don't
Mhm.
know if you have this on the list of shit to be talked about, but
We can add it.
I just got breaking news that Lonzo Ball, who is supposed to be returning to the Lakers soon if he hasn't already, he had been hurt for a little while, whatever, lost a shooting contest. Okay, so you don't have this in the notes?
Mm.
Lost a shooting contest to frequent punching bag of this here podcast, Bow Wow.
No, no. You know what? You know. You know.
Damn.
I have to admit. Pause it real quick. I have to admit.
Wait, you can hear through my side?
No, I can hear it. As
Okay.
much as Bow Wow has been a punching bag on this podcast, and for good reason, I have to say, watching Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, and if you listen to Ratchet Ramblings with me and Candace, we review that show. I have to admit, watching that show, I can't even clown Bow Wow no more because he is actually being has grown into being a decent person. I can't even clown him no more. Now, if he do some fuckery, I'm gonna clown him. But as of right now, I can't even clown him no more, dog. And it hurt my soul. It really do. Cause fuck that show for making me empathize and have humanity for Bow Wow. But goddamn it, on that show, that motherfucker is a good, decent person. Yes, that's right. That's me.
And my bitch steady tripping, got no time for this. So many bands in this safe look like I robbed a bitch. Baby daddy tripping, ask him what the problem is. Got two twin sisters, make them live.
Oh my fucking god. Bow Wow beat him in the shooting contest, proceeded to immediately start talking shit, and then he uploaded it to Instagram with his own song playing.
Yes, that's probably gonna be on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. Yeah.
Holy fucking shit. What?
I can't. Hey, I'm telling you, like I can't clown Bow Wow no more. I hate it.
I love the misconnections. This won't be as good as that, but oh my god, that's wow. That is.
So you know what this means, right? We finna get another Laval Ball sighting.
Yeah, that's what this means.
Yeah, Laval somewhere tweeting as we like Laval somewhere with a thread right now. he's somewhere finna get on ESPN right now or Instagram or Snapchat. He finna get on Instagram live right now. My son never lost. It's all fake news.
He will be the one too.
Right. He will be the one.
So I'm about to send you a picture, and what I want you to do is zoom in on the the subject of the picture that I'm gonna send you. This is great.
Okay.
This is so fucking great.
All right.
But wow, yeah, Bow Wow legit handled. Well, he didn't handle. He won by like one shot or some shit like that. So it wasn't like he like kicked his ass or anything. But
so you know what this
still,
means? You know what this means. After we log off and record this podcast and log off, it's gonna be Hot Take City on Twitter.
Woo!
All right, I just got it. You know the fuck what. But yes. So yeah, so Bow Wow has yeah, so
Look at that sassy ass Strong though.
listen, Jalen Ramsey. Hey. Hey. I ain't never
So here's the context. This is why we're talking about Jalen Ramsey right now.
So go ahead.
There was a tweet, okay. It's got all these Florida State defensive backs: Marquez White, PJ Williams, Kevin Johnson for the Texans, Xavier Rhodes, Vikings, Jalen Ramsey, Jaguars, Ronald Darby, formerly of the Bills, now with the Eagles, LaMarcus Joyner of the Rams, Terrence Brooks of the Cowboys. And it says 189 total NFL starts, average player earnings $8.4 million. The exact numbers, it's a little bit bigger than that, but average player earnings $8.4 million. So the tweet is the picture's caption had a fire emoji, DB alert, nothing but real hashtag facts, exclamation point emoji, double exclamation point emoji. Come get some truth. And so the implication there is like Florida State is defensive back university, so on and so forth. Tim Brewster, I guess, has a Texas A&M affiliation because he's saying, like, I guess the thing he's trying to say is, like, cornerbacks and safeties come here and learn how to be an NFL-ready defensive back. And Jalen Ramsey got on and tweeted and said, he didn't teach me not one DB technique.
Sassy, with the sassy shrug.
Wait. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Thankfully, Jalen Ramsey, who played for Jimbo Fisher at Florida State, is here to set the record straight. And here's me reading Jalen Ramsey's tweet in Jalen Ramsey's. He didn't teach me not one DB technique. Come get some real truth. Go Knowles. He ain't teach me not one technique. I'll tell you that much right now.
You tell me.
That was the assistant coaches that was doing that. Yeah, so go look that up.
You tell me. Yeah, this nigga,
y'all trying to put that on the head coach, huh? Head coach ain't taught me nothing. He ain't taught me nothing. He ain't taught me shit. So, yeah, you come learn that from me. Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey just might be the GOAT because I ain't never seen a nigga shrug sassy. This nigga shrug sassy. God, I love Jalen Ramsey. But yeah, so the shit I had, the next story pulled up. But yeah, so that is breaking news. We will definitely be saying hot takes about Bow Wow and Lonzo in the future after we record this goddamn podcast. So speaking of hot takes, so Chris Tucker has confirmed that there will be a Rush Hour 4.
Nobody asked for that shit.
As a fan, I said this on Twitter, as a fan of the Rush Hour franchise, nobody asked for this shit.
I'm also a fan of the Rush Hour franchise. I just didn't need to preface it that way.
But y'all, listen.
Whoa! Don't you be mumbling under your throat at me. What the fuck you think this is?
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
You tell me. What you think this is? Huh? What you think this is? You think you're just gonna roll your breath? Go roll your neck under your breath and just get away with it, huh? That's what you think this is?
I flipped my do-rag.
Huh? That's what you think this is?
Huh? Well, yes, it's official. Actor and comedian Chris Tucker will join Jackie Chan for Rush Hour 4, the star confirmed Wednesday. The comedic investigative duo will reprise their roles as Los Angeles Police Detective Carter and Hong Kong Police Detective Inspector Lee, respectively, and are currently working on the film's fourth installment. Tucker said on ESPN podcast The Plug. First of all, ESPN podcast called The Plug. First of all, like what?
No, that's ESPN via the Undefeated. So no, it's not
Oh,
direct.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the
Okay,
Undefeated.
that makes sense. That makes sense. It's definite. It's happening. The Friday actor said on the podcast, it's going to be the rush of all rushes. Jackie is ready, and we want to do this so people won't ever forget it. Tucker said. It's been more than 10 years since the last Rush Hour movie was released. God damn. Um, and the podcast host freaked out over news of its return, joking that they wanted invitations to the premiere. Yeah, dog. Nobody asked for this. Cause I love Rush Hour. Like especially Rush Hour 1 and Rush Hour 2. Rush Hour 2, I used to own that shit on VHS. I played that shit so goddamn much that eventually the fucking tape would not work anymore. That's how much that's how much I love that fucking movie. And know it word from word, scene by scene, quote for quote. I know everything about it. And for me, Rush Hour 1 and Rush Hour 2 is how I feel about Bad Boys 1 and Bad Boys 2. 1 has the better story, but 2 has the most quotables. That's how I feel about Bad Boys 1 and 2 and Rush Hour 1 and 2.
Yes, I agree.
First had the better story. Second, funnier and better quotables, in my opinion. But Rush Hour 3, did you see Rush Hour 3?
I probably saw it. I don't remember, to be honest.
It's not memorable at all.
Okay,
And I
yeah.
saw it and I tried. I really did. I tried at the time. I got it on DVD. I tried. It has its moments, but overall, it's meh. It's meh as hell. And like one, you're not gonna be able to recapture the joy that was Rush Hour 1 and 2 because one different times. Because I think Rush Hour came out in the 90s, didn't it? Late 90s.
Yeah, once it was like 99 or like 2000, somewhere in that range. 98.
Yeah, and then Rush Hour 2, I know for sure came in like 2004 or some shit like that. I think.
Oh no, Rush Hour 2 had to be much earlier than that. I feel like anyway.
Yeah, it was early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, Rush Hour 2 was 2001. Yeah, I remember I was still in high school when that one came out. It was 2001, and Rush Hour 3 came out 6 years later in 2007.
okay, well, yeah. So it's a different time. Not saying you can't still be funny because I think people be reactionary as shit with that. It's like, oh, everything's so PC now. No, you can invent new ways to be funny. As society grows, comedy can grow. It's not the end of the damn world that what was funny in 1995 ain't gonna be funny in 2018. It's not the end of the world. You'll be all right. So, but I just don't. I don't know. Maybe it's because I watched Rush Hour 3 and was disappointed, and it's like, man, I don't have high hopes for this. But good to hell luck, everybody. Because I love the franchise so much, I probably will see it if they do it anyway. But it's just my expectations are hella low, so it can only go from up. Is what I'm saying to you. I'm gonna say it to you. But what movies would you what movies you wouldn't mind them adding another to it? You know what I mean, or adding another to the series?
Let's see.
In 2018.
I was gonna say, and I don't want to do anything off of like recent movies. I'd love to see a follow up to Inception.
Okay.
Let's see what else. I wouldn't mind seeing the video game Infamous adapted into a movie. So that's a little different take on the question that you're asking. So that's another one. And I think there you could extract a lot of comedy out of training day following, God, what's his name? Jake. Sergeant with this bitch, Jake. You could definitely have Jake. Years down the line, he's become like this crooked cop himself, and who he winds up recruiting is someone out of the hood, to be like his understudy in the police force. So I don't know, maybe like I'm kind of spitballing with that one, but the first two, yeah, definitely. A follow-up to Inception, a screenplay adaptation of the video game Infamous, and very stupid Absolute Pipe Dream, but Training Day 2 Electric Boogaloo, or whatever the fuck.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So, yeah. So, yeah. We may have Rush Hour 4, so good to hell luck, everybody. We're going to talk about one other thing, but I figured we would skip it because it's kind of a serious subject. And not that we haven't tackled serious subjects on this podcast before, but it's getting kind of late on my end, and I do need to take my ass to bed. So, we're going to skip that. We might come to it. You know what? I'll save it for next week. You know the one I'm talking about. I'll save it for next week. Yeah, I'll bookmark it and save it for next week. So we are going to do misconnections. Well, in this week misconnection, we have a misconnection of the week. For those of you that may be new to the show and don't know, we have been doing these misconnections for a while now, 3 years, and basically we just make fun of people on Craigslist being wilding on the internet. And we read these things as is, and this one, this one is so much, it's so funny and a lot, and it's a lot to read. Well, this is gonna be the mixed connection of the episode of the week. So I'm gonna just shut the hell up and let Bianca take it away and laugh with y'all as y'all hearing this as I'm hearing it.
So I sent Jeremy the link to this beforehand. I don't know if he read the whole thing, and I probably
no, because I wanted to be with the listeners and enjoy some of it.
But you at least saw the image and you saw how low the shit was.
Yeah.
Okay, good, perfect. All right, so this definitely like belongs in like the best of Craigslist. Oh my god, it's fucking hysterical.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so here we go. This is a woman for man misconnection. The title is "Dude in Honda Civic Yelling at Everyone." This misconnection has 3 images. One is an angry dude slamming on a buzzer. He's like balding, but he's got the hair on the sides, like the comb over style. Another one is a car driving off of a cliff as if Toonses were behind the wheel. And the third one is a plate of really well cooked Brussels sprouts. Yes. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Maybe the rest of the misconnection will reveal that to me. But strap yourselves in. This is long. The time is now 7:01 p.m. Pacific time that I'm going to start reading. So here we go. I am so incredibly wet right now. Like August 5th wet. There's nothing to do about it but replay the scene over and over in my head. And oh, what a scene you caused, you angry little busy man. I was crossing Carrollton Avenue in Mid-City at the meat corridor. You know the place, the meatery on one corner and that boss-ass barbecue place cat a corner? Yeah, you're right. I was crossing from the Snowball side to the barbecue side of Carrollton. I knew from the moment that you brazenly ran that stop sign by the meatery that you were the one to yell at everyone to get out of your way. I stood frozen as 2 cars narrowly avoided hitting yours as you ran that stop sign, only to be stopped in the neutral ground crossing. Normally, that isn't enough to get me off, so I just went back to staring at my phone while I crossed Carrollton. Eyes on phones, like everyone at that corner. Only I was watching a St. Vincent video. Needless to say, I was aroused. Then I heard you say the magic word. Well, you kind of yelled it, at which point the August 5th level panty soak began. Near Katrina levels. Yeah, you heard me right. I made a sex joke referencing Katrina. Very out of character and not PC. You kind of do that to me. But back to the moment my floodgates opened. You yelled from an open driver's side window with your elbow leaning over the door. Oh, so suave. Move! My vagina hairs immediately stood up, and I looked up from my phone to see who else at that moment was being a complete dick at that street corner. Was it my lucky day? Did someone run a stop sign causing a near-fatal collision, and then someone else yelled out loud in public at pedestrians to get out of their fucking way? I was getting ready to drop skirt for a threesome, me and the two biggest dicks on this corner. As excited as I was at the prospect of a three-way anger bang, it turned me on even more to see that the two dicks I was getting ready to mind bang were, in fact, the same person. You. Wonderful, angry you. Oh, God, is it getting hard to type. In fact, I'll be right back. I gotta go see a man about a swollen clit. Okay, I'm back. Where were we? Oh, you were in the neutral ground street partition, yelling at everyone across the street to move because you were a god. I looked up annoyingly from my St. Vincent video to see the deal. On the other side, between Boss Ass Barbecue and that flower place, anyone can see the perfect shitstorm of pedestrians and dumb motorists that this corner now commands. In this neighborhood, we all know that this corner's new popularity causes constant parking difficulties and is a severe traffic hazard for anyone turning onto Dumaine. But damn those Brussels sprouts. Seriously, Boss Ass Barbecue, how can you afford to put crack in them and still sell them for $4 a side? Okay, so there's our Brussels sprouts explanation. Back to the driver. I could tell this was your first time at the Meat Corridor shit show, which is great because I love new meat, even though I'm vegan, but a questionable vegan. Like, I'll eat those crack sprouts and turn a blind eye to that bit of brisket fat that made its way in kind of vegan. One car was coming from Dumaine onto Carrollton. One car was stopped on Dumaine waiting for the car in front of him to park, and several pedestrians, including a couple with a baby stroller, were crossing Dumaine from the flower side. It was complete gridlock, and you were stuck. Oh, if only I could have been in the car with you as you just yelled unapologetically for everyone to move. I'd say, damn, boy, you're the only one out here in their right mind. Look at everyone in the way. Then we both yelled move as you punched it and we plowed forward Thelma and Louise style. I pushed back the urge to jump in your car and fuck you right there, and lucky for you because at that particular moment, I didn't feel like disclosing my herpes status. I wanted you inside of me. I just wanted you inside me, and sometimes I can be very, very selfish. The gridlock unlocked. Obviously because you just kept yelling, move, 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 and those fuckers finally listened. You were able to cross Carrollton, as did I on my feet. But suddenly the gridlock reappeared. That one asshole in the red SUV that was in front of you just would not move fast enough for you, even with all those pedestrians and kids stumbling everywhere, like a swarm of spring termites flailing on the ground after having lost their wings. You did the only conceivable thing, really. You raised your voice even louder. Now I was starting to really get worried. Every pedestrian and outdoor seating guest at Boss Ass Barbecue was watching you. It was your 15 minutes, buddy, and I wanted in. Your asshole. With my finger. Hey, it's just the thing I do. I made a move towards your car with full-on dick clit. I knew I had to get to you before the two blondes at table 14 did. Bitches. They weren't going to get my man. Then the SUV must have heard you, or more likely, and thankfully, wanted to spite you, because even though no one was in front of them, they moved so slow. Oh, so slow. You yelled again, and my labia quivered like pepper jelly. Move! Move! As the SUV continued to crawl. My God. As the SUV continued to crawl, my mind raced into fantasy. I imagine you gunning it to rear end that SUV, then you and that driver getting into a yelling match, at which point I would become a tsunami mama and drench everyone in meat-flavored barbecue sauce while you fuck the night away using air horns and megaphones as sex toys. Maybe we put on some Alex Jones and Jim Cramer videos while the two of you got your insurance companies on the phone, SUV guy taking out his anger on my mouth, and you from behind. You get to choose the hole because it's your lucky day, you special man, you. Move! Move! Pulling out of fantasy mode, I watched in horror as the SUV made a slow, veering right turn onto Olga Avenue. I craned my neck over the stop cars to get your license plate number, but damn it if that family with the baby carriage you almost crushed was blocking my view. You hit the juice to my dismay, and I could tell you really wanted that SUV driver to passively aggressively have it the way you swerved to miss the rear corner of his bumper, honking as you sped down to Main Street out of my life forever and ever. Oops, sorry, just slipped out of my chair, carried to the floor by my overflowing oyster juices.
No.
I meant to type out of my life for shit, sorry. Again, oyster juice, typo, me, floor. We still got a little ways to go here. We're not done. All right, here we go.
That's the beautiful thing.
We're almost done, but we're not quite there yet. Okay. As soon as you sped off down to Main Street, that ruddy strip of potholes with its myriad of children, dogs, cats, joggers, and bikers, I slumped to the ground, a heaping mess of tears, vaginal secretions, and failure. An elderly gentleman stopped to ask if I was okay and tried to help me up, but he couldn't get a grip on my arm. I was so wet the juices were going up my body, and his hand slipped off of my arm. He almost fell and broke a hip when the hey bruh barbecue bro uprighted him, dipped his white bread in my hair sauce, then slipped in my snail trail as they both fell to the ground. Needing desperately to get to the nearest penises inside of me as fast as possible, I wrapped my arms around Barbecue Bro and the old dude and held on as tight as I could given the Bon Jovi albumness of the situation. Then the three of us slithered along the sidewalk to my apartment on Hagen. This was 2.5 hours ago. 1 hour and 55 minutes ago, they were both spent and are now asleep. Yes, I'm that good. Now I am laying in bed with Jim Cramer and Alex Jones, wondering what car insurance company you have and who in the city administration I can fuck to see if you were caught on one of those new flashy crime cameras. God, I hope you come back to the Mid-City Meat Corridor soon. Your fork tender brisket is waiting. Until then, I'll just continue my daily anger-inducing visit to NOLA.com, where the nationally curated newsfeed of death, sports, and black man mugshots never ceases to disappoint. Ooh, I hear there's a meeting to protest that new energy power plant in New Orleans East. Ooh, let me fantasize about how angry everyone will be when their power bills go up to pay for the plant. Ooh, yeah. Right there. That's the spot. I hope these two sleepy gents left me some sauce. The end. The time is now 7:10.
Yo, what the fuck does she call herself? Because that's the show title. That brisket. What did she call herself? I'm making that the show title.
She called herself Fork Tender Brisket.
Wait, hold on, wait. Cause I gotta open the shit up in documents and type the shit. Hold on, wait. Okay, what it was?
Fork Tender Brisket. I typed it to you in video chat here as well.
Okay, that is the show title. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? She said oyster juice. This young lady was on a mission. Hey, she got a fucking Thunderbird had a goddamn Zane Chronicle. What the fuck is going on?
And that's why I'm so tickled by it all. To be
Yo,
honest.
that was some Brazzers shit. Like, what the fuck? Yo!
Oh my god. Yes. And the wild thing is I know this exact corner of the city. I know this exact corner of the city because I know the exact snowball stand she's referring to.
Yo, wait, yo. I just got yo. Brazzers buyout. Brazzers buyout. Oh God, what the fuck? That is the Craigslist Hall of Fame right there. Holy shit. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Oh, good the hell luck, everybody. Good luck to that young lady. Because Jesus Christ. That would be like if that would be like if they played Backstreet Boys doing the Quiet Storm radio. It would be that. What the fuck type of shit? It's so much. She said it's like if somebody yelled in DMX, it would just turn her on, like give her oyster juice, as she said. It's she said that Her vagina hair stood up with the motherfucker yell. What the fuck? Woo. Okay. All right. I've laughed enough. That is that we are back. Like the misconnections have been. I don't want to say slipping because we had some good stuff, but we are back. We are all the way back with the misconnections of why we read this shit. Because Jesus, Tyrone, Barkevius, Nevadius, Christ. Holy shit. Holy shit.
That was fun to read. I must
Right.
say. Like,
I can tell you had fun just reading the shit.
I read Jeremy like the first like few paragraphs of that, like, you know, a couple little excerpt of it, because I had like 9 misconnections pulled up, and this was actually the 9th one. This was like last on the list, and all the rest of them that I pulled up were like super benign. It was like, hey, like variations, basically what we've done before in the section, where it's like, hey, you were the really cute girl working at Petco. Like, tell me what color hat I was wearing or what kind of animal we were talking about. I really want to get to know you. And it was just like all kind of variants on that, and I'm just like, wait, I think we have something with this shit. And then I continued to read, and I was like, wait, this is fucking long. And then I continued to read, and I was like, I don't care how long it is. We need to do this. This is too much. This is too much.
Right. Like, you have to read this. I'm like, fuck it, you have to read this. This is gold. This is, this is theater. That's what the hell it is. Oh, good Lord.
So, the August 5th reference, August 5th of this past year, New Orleans had really, really strong rain. Up to 10 inches of rain in some spots. Like, the flooding was, like, some of the worst we've seen since Katrina. But, it was on a Saturday, otherwise I'm pretty sure the news would have gotten canceled. Somebody's porch got pushed across the street. Like, yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But
that's the other thing. Like, she compared her vagina to Katrina. Like, what the fuck? What? Ma'am. What? Ma'am. What?
now, see, that you can do. What you can't do is say, like, my team beat your team worse than Katrina beat New Orleans. It's like, come on. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, how long ago was New Orleans? You think any of these guys were part of that team then?
The only other person I've heard do that was Lyrica from Love and Hip Hop. She compared her vagina to Katrina, and it
didn't go over that great.
It was not good. It was not good. She did it in like one of her lyrics for her songs, and first of all, her music ain't that damn good. So that's the first of all. Her music ain't that damn good, and then the way that she tried to reference it, it didn't curl all the way over. It just was. Yeah, it was cringeworthy. I'll say that. So, but but yeah, that was a hell of a misconnection. Thank you for reading that shit. That was we had to read that. We ain't doing no more damn misconnections. But this one for this episode. Holy shit! I hope y'all had as much fun listening to that and laughing as I did. Because Jesus Christ, I had to hold in myself the whole time just so Bianca could read the whole damn thing. Holy shit!
I was kind of just ready for you to just burst out laughing so I could take a breath.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wanted you to do. I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt you. That's why I was myself.
Okay, it's all good. We made it through together, and we got some good out of this. So
okay, so that's it. That is all for Crown and Collars this week. Thank you all so much for listening. Bianca, you got anything before we get up out of here?
I just saw a video of Isaiah Thomas trying to flip a pass over his head to somebody like 6 feet behind the 3-point line. After he drove into the lane and was like stuck and was about to be double teamed and just needed to get rid of the ball. And if you saw Isaiah Thomas the same way I do, which is like he looks kind of turtleish.
He do look like a snapper turtle. He do.
Just to watch him like flip the ball over his head and like his little tiny NBA man head and his little headband just kind of sunken in I don't know. It all conspired to just like have me dying laughing on the inside because I had to get through that misconnection somehow. But yes, like some of my laughter certainly was like at both things, and some of it was just at like this misconnection. But yeah, man, poor Isaiah Thomas. And also, what else did I want to say? I don't remember. Thanks to everybody who came over to the new account. Like, I don't really tweet a whole hell of a lot. Again, I kind of reduced my Twitter usage anyway, in that sense. But I mean, again, you can see my little ruminations about what I'm going through as I sort of transition and or continue to live this life otherwise. And just giving y'all the realness. So come on over to the party. It's again not all that exciting, but I don't know. I figure it's worth being around. So
Indeed. Yeah, thank you all for going over and showing Bianca some love. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for rocking with us. Like I said, share the show, like the show, leave a rating, leave a review. You interact with the show page. Use the hashtag Crown of Collards, and Wakanda forever. And
yes.
And don't freeze. Don't freeze.
Oh, also, there may or may not be an episode next week. I'm supposed to be going to a matinee screening of Black Panther. I don't know details yet. Friends are working it out. It'll be my second time seeing it, which will be my second opportunity to see it because your girl has been busy even on her off days. So
yeah, times are hard.
Kanye shrug.
Yeah, right. We still here, as Tisha Campbell would say, still here. So, but yeah, so we may or may not see y'all next week, but in the event that we do, we'll see you next week. In the event that we don't, we'll see you back.
Replay that misconnection.
Yes. That misconnection is worth 2 episodes, to be quite fucking honest. So with that, we out. Y'all love yourselves. Be good to yourself and to each other. And peace.
Mirror Shades out.